What's going on, people? A lot of y'all sound like runaway slaves. Oh, we ain't got nowhere to go. We ain't got no country. We ain't attached no land. So use an African. Use an African. Use an African. Because you black. Use an African. Stop doing that. The so-called black Americans are the only ones, black folks are the only ones that force other people to be who they want to be. How you going to sit there and tell me who I am? You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about my nationality, my background. You don't know anything about my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, but yet you're going to tell me that I have to identify as an African, although I have no connections to Africa. I don't know nobody in Africa, got no family in Africa, but you're telling me, you're going to tell me that I'm an African. I'll say I'm not an African. We're not the same. Use an African. I am not no African. Now, I find it interesting that a lot of so-called black Americans give more respect to transgenders than they do other so-called black folks. Other so-called black folks can tell you, I'm not an African. I don't identify as an African. And you come back with, use an African. But if a dude dressed as a female tells you that he's a woman, you refer to him as a she. You say her. And then I'll tell you, I'll correct you. Nah, bro, that's a dude, man. Well, she identifies as a she, so she's got to be a she. So you give more respect to a dude that identifies as a woman and a female that identifies as a dude, but yet when it comes to brown people, because I hate using the term black, when it comes to brown people, we got to be African. There's no question in mind, know nothing about you, never seen you before in their life. They have a troll account, but they're going to tell you who you are. This is who you are. You are an African. Use an African. And that settles it. But yet when it comes to a dude dressed as a woman, and he said he believes that he is in the wrong body, you say she and her. Make sense of that.